Hello everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Miss Lucky Luke, and I'm a little, I guess you could say, disappointed this week. This week was not what I had in mind, but it turned out to be even worse. Now, you're probably wondering what's going on, what happened? And they're probably those one guy's like, who cares? What's your next video? But for me, seriously, this week was not what I anticipated. You see, I'm not sure if I mentioned it on my last video or not. I probably did. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just gonna guess I did. I mentioned my parents were going to go out for a few weeks, for at least a week or so, and by that, obviously, they're gonna have some just a little together, just a little thing with each other. I don't know. They've been hiking, I guess. I think they were hiking, or no, they were camping. Never mind. I'm sorry, hiking. What? In the middle of the forest, like a few places. So while they are there, we had to take some responsibility on our own, and do what we can. I had my roles, my siblings had theirs, but things did not end up that what I wanted. Let's start from the beginning. I think it's better off we start from how it happened. And if you have some couple candies on your desk or have something you can eat while I'm talking, feel free to eat them if you want to. Otherwise, just hear me out, because this is gonna be a very just get it out of the way system. And I just did this. I'm just doing this video because I need to just tell you guys this, because it makes me feel a little better. So the Monday started with them leaving. Obviously, they had to, they were preparing to leave eventually. I think they left like, I don't know which time was it. Like, it was maybe like probably like 12 or something. I definitely am wrong, probably. So that means we are all alone, or me, my brother, my little sister, and brother, a little brother, and a little sister. I think I forgot one of them. So yeah, we were alone and thinking, well, we could just do whatever we want, kind of. Not exactly, but things that we just need to, we could do basically almost everything since they're not at home. So, the first instinct my little sister did was to start making some. I think she made something called banana chocolate bread. I don't know what's the actual name is. I could be definitely wrong. She made one. I think this Monday, as I think she made it after I ate lunch. So they looked delicious. So I tried one. It was pretty nice. I think she made one. No, I was one. I was making sure I count my doing my counting. So she did that, and yeah, it was a pretty nice normal Monday. It was pretty okay. Nothing bad. Really much happened. I thought, well, maybe it's not as bad as I thought. No, it did not. So Monday over. that's where things where I had some plans and everyone had their thing. I had my schedule. I obviously had to take care of some stuff. Um, doing my little thing, and we had the little rules of what we were supposed to do. Like some of them had to do laundry, some of them had to keep an eye on the dishes, and cleaning rooms, and etc. 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 Um, just basically keeping an eye on them. Okay, make sure keep an eye. Keeping an eye. What? I feel like I've messed up just my sentence just now. Um, but yeah, I had plans this week, and it turned out it backfired because it did not work as I was expected. Because what I was gonna initially do this week was to cut my hair because I realized that my hairs are getting a little long, and I figured maybe I could, visit my cousin. He has cut my hair one time, and it didn't look too bad. I think I have a picture right here. Let me just quickly search it up. I think I have it right here. Um, where was that at? Hold on. It's gotta be here. There it is. So this is the picture where hold on a second. It's kind of it's the camera view. Hold on. Does it look nice? Yeah. That actually happened. That was his very first time he actually cut someone's hair, and obviously I was volunteering because I wanted to support him. So I figured, why not visit him and he could cut my hair? And I was gonna do it. At 3 a.m., I took my dog with me. I wanted to visit him because I can. And I made it all the way there with him. It was kind of hot, hot very much because you know, I mean the yeah, well, it was pretty hot. I'm not sure if what else I was supposed to say. So I went over there and I knocked at the door, but nobody answered. So I checked around the side, even checked the backyard of their place, but no one was there. So after a few minutes, I realized they were not there. Maybe they went down to do something real quick, or they did. Well, then maybe they went to my grandma's house. I could be wrong. I don't know. So I left and went back to my home, and I was thinking maybe I can go back later, and so I did. Um, and then I went to do well, not lunch, dinner, because I noticed that we don't have any leftovers after yesterday. So I decided to make my own food because, well, I can make macaroni and meatballs. I was gonna do it since no one was home. My little sister, my brother, just were gone. So someone had to make a meal. Then they came back and it's like, I was gonna do it. My little sister said it, and they're like, well, if you could have called me or told me you were gonna do it, then you would have been nice. Let me know, cause I wasn't know that I didn't know what you were, so I did it anyways. And the thing is, my brother was already planning to grill some meat and a couple of what's it called, chorizo. It's kind of like spicy hot dogs you put on the grill. So they did, and I ate my lunch. I'm sorry, my dinner. Kind of a shame because I made my dinner and nobody wanted to eat that in my macaroni or meatballs. Kind of disappointed, but they didn't want to do it. I didn't know then. I didn't know how they felt about it. My little sister said that it's just kind of basic. I kind of wish we could eat something different. I mean, it's macaroni and meatballs, so it's not like it's gonna kill anyone. if that actually happened, then ouch. But ours didn't. So my brother and my little brother went and eat with my brother's friends outside, and they had the little grill and prepared the little meals. I watched as obviously they eat. I mean, I'm not gonna eat any of that because I was pretty stuffed back then. So yeah, I just I just watched and kept an eye on my dog Rocky in case he did something a little not something he's supposed to do. So after a while, I went back to check on my cousin alone this time because I wanted to keep an eye and make sure I get my hair cut and stuff. Um, but while I was there, I or not while I was there, but when I went there, um, yeah, I had some thoughts whether if he was gonna be there or not, and I had hopes he was gonna be there, but he wasn't. I knocked a few times. I checked around side and even the backyard again. Their cars were there, but none of them were inside, pretty sure. So the other option I had, no option with, but to just walk into, um, just walk a few miles for the only place I know so far that can do my haircuts. I went there for it took me like probably like 22 minutes or so. I think it took me like maybe like a half an hour. I think it was like a half an hour walk. Um, and I was making it over there, and that's where unfortunate news happened, because turns out they were closed. So I walked all the way there for nothing. With no option, I had to go back home, and yeah, there was no haircut, so I had to just go back home and accept the defeat. But did I? No, I did. In fact, because I couldn't get my haircut that day, I decided to check. Maybe tomorrow that'll happen. Maybe that this time it'll happen. Maybe they'll be open and I'll be there early so I can get my haircut. Um, and so I did. So this Wednesday, um, obviously I had my schedules, did my stuff, and this time, after I did my long walk with Rocky, um, I obviously I ate and then I went straight to check out my cousin if they were there. Actually, no, I think I no. I think I went for the I did I did is I went through I think it was 12 or is it no, it was 3 a.m. Okay. So 3 a.m. was when I did my little long walk. Obviously, or not 12 a.m. was the long walk, and my 3 a.m. is when I did my 20-minute walk. But instead, I took my dog Rocky, went there to my cousin, and checked if they were home. None of them answered. So after a while, I went back home, dropped Rocky at home, and then I walked all the way to the nearest bus station because as I was making a way there, because there's a little secret tunnel that I go off to make it a little. It's like a little shortcut kind of to make it over there, but it's a little steep hill, so you have to climb. It's just like this, and then it's like from like it's like kind of. So I was gonna go there, but I noticed my usual bus that I take when I go to work was just around the corner. As soon as I went, I just I made it. I looked over my right. I was like, oh, 752. Wait, that's the bus I take. So I quickly ran to get on. Made it just in time, and I made my way to the barber that get my hair cut, my usual one. Turns out it wasn't gonna happen because the shop was closed, and that confirmed me because I was like, wait, it's closed? Isn't it supposed to be open? And yeah, I didn't know what it says because it was like in Turkish or something. So yeah, I had no option but to walk home. But then I remember there was another one near a gas station where there's a separation between males. I'm sorry, the males and the female barbers. Like there's a separation. I made my way to the males one, and I you know hoped that there was gonna be not a lot of customers there. Turns out that place was removed to a different location near some hospital. A guy over there told me that they put it there for no reason. I wasn't really sure why, but they did. So the only people that can put a haircut near the or get a haircut in that gas station is only females. And since I'm not a female yet, um, I had to sadly accept that I couldn't get a haircut. So yeah, I had to sadly accept my defeat and had to just face the fact I couldn't get a haircut because I generally don't know where I could get a haircut. I don't know many places that could give myself a haircut. So I had to face the fact there was no way I can get a haircut till they open. So yeah, and I made my way to the bus station, and I took my bus home, or took the bus that 752 bus, and I went dropped myself near the where I was when I jumped in, before when I jumped into the original spot where I jumped. You know what I mean. And then I walked all the way back home. So was a little shamed, a little not shamed, but I'm more disappointed. But couldn't do anything about it. Just have to accept it. So yeah, with nowhere else to get a haircut, I just simply had to face that this was the haircut I was getting for this week. And yeah, I do know there was another one a little bit further away, but that one was like I remember when that I do remember that one, but it was like a little like further away, but it's not even near our near where we live. I fortunately couldn't accept that one because one, the last time I went there, that barber took like almost ripped my hair. They actually hurt. It hurts when they cut my hair. And two, I had to follow my like I said I had to follow my schedules to keep an eye on Rocky and do my other things, so I couldn't go all the way there for a haircut and then make my way back. So I couldn't do anything but to accept it. So Wednesday went pretty interesting. Yeah, pretty nicely. You can say that again. Let me see if there's something happened. Oh yeah. So as you know, as expected, normal. Wednesday did nothing much besides that, and after dinner, I noticed my little sister made some carrot cakes, or not cakes, but carrot. It's Let me just show you right here. Hold on a second. These things. Let me get to the right there. There it is. See? What the heck is going on in the reflection? Okay, this. Okay, what's with the lid? Why is it? What's going on here? What's going on with the lid? Why is it showing that? That's not what? Okay. Okay, I don't know why it turned into a mirror, but anyways, so you can see right there, it looks nice, and she made two of them. I think she ate like half or the entire one and saved the other one, in case we wanted some. Obviously, I took a bite. It was pretty nice. And then there was a time my brother fell asleep. I'm not sure if I can show this on YouTube. I don't want to be rude to him, so I'm not gonna do it. But he slept with his pants on, without a shirt, and it kind of was funny because I I I sent it on the app WhatsApp, and I did a very funny moment where my brother slept like the girl Aurora. When you could see when she slept like with a little like this. Oh wait, this was the other version, like this. And just my brother sleeps like it was kind of funny. And oh yeah, I also got this nice little view here. So hold on, let me just make sure I get this here. All right, here. Look at this. This actually happened as soon as it turned to nighttime. The sky was turning orange. It was pretty nice and beautiful. So yeah. So after that, nothing special happened that Wednesday. Just felt a little disappointed that I couldn't get a haircut, and so on. Just had to accept it. I mean, there was literally nothing I could have done. So yeah. After that, it was Thursday. So Thursday was when nothing really big happened. The only thing that happened was my little sister, who kinda was a little mean just that day. I don't know why she did it, but she decided on her own. So what happened was um was I was gonna go ahead and clean my bed or remove these sheets and even put my Rocky's bed into the laundry. But as I was opening it, it turned out that there was a whole pile inside of the laundry, or not the laundry, the dryer. So I asked my little sister Frida and asked if she could fix it, and she said like yes, I can do it in a bit. So I expected she was gonna do it. And if anyone else could have done it, they could have jumped in and helped me out. Because here's the thing. Just let's see before you say anything. I was not responsible for fixing the laundry and our clothes. That was not my role. I've already had plenty of other roles, and I already had some objectives and few things I had to do on the house. But the laundry was not something I was gonna do. Just to clarify, that was not my responsibility, but things did end up with take a turn. So that day went normal, pretty explanatory. I had to take out take out Rocky, a few walks, and lunch happened, and I've started to wonder why she hasn't finished the laundry yet. It's been 12 a.m. and I asked her like 7 a.m. when she woke up if she could done it. So or like maybe like 8 a.m. maybe. I think it was not 7, maybe 8. So I was wondering why she hasn't done it. She was glued on her phone and didn't do anything special. So I was wondering if she was joking before, or if she was like completely forgot about it. So I just didn't do anything till then. So after a few hours, the day went normal. Didn't actually much happen that day. Didn't really felt like anything terrible happened. Um, and yeah, it went actually pretty normal, actually, almost. Um, Let me think what happened. Nothing particular happened. Actually, I meant my old my old worker, or my a little, you could say, a little friend of mine, a someone who actually used to visit, or he's like used to work at something called actually, I don't know if I can say it in English, but you guys gonna have to translate it on your own. It's called fritidsgård. Fritidsgård. That's all I can say. If you don't understand Swedish, too bad. You have to figure it out yourself. um, but um, now he also works at the nearest shop, where near our hockey ring. Where I work. He works somewhere else. Works just like a few steps, or a couple steps away. Maybe like 200 steps, maybe like 250 steps, and then you make it to the where he works. And I met him. I think it was during the rain. I think it was raining a lot. I think, or was it? No, it was not raining. It was he was just having a good time. He's going to go to his I think he was going up to his I don't know. What was it? What was it called? It was like basically his house, but I don't know if it was his. Maybe it was. I can't be sure. But he went there. I welcomed him to Rocky, and he said hi. I said hi. We talked a little bit, and then we made our way. We separated our ways. Actually, he separated by walking to his direction, and I went back because that's the way I was supposed to. Because I have my reason for walking. So after that, the way went normal. Nothing particular extreme happened. So I started to do my things until I was starting to my next exercise. Because I have Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday where I do my training for exercise, because that's my routine. The main reason I didn't say it on Monday or Wednesday is because nothing. It was a simple training, and nothing big happened, so that's why I didn't say it. But this Thursday exercise, I was gonna go ahead and train, and I asked my little sister if she hasn't done it, why she hasn't done it, and she responded, "I will do it later, or I'll do it in a bit." I asked her, "Can you do it now?" She didn't respond. I'm pretty sure. And also, I think I did a little oopsie, because turns out I forgot to put I actually put the drying clothes aside, so I can put my bed, my all my bed, both my bed and my Rocky's bed, and even was it actually? No, that's actually pretty much it. Pretty much yeah, pretty much some of my stuff, and Rocky's a little bit. I didn't put his little, what's this thing called? This thing, this little mattress, where it's supposed to be very cold. It's kind of cold and nice. I swear it's actually pretty clever. I liked it. uh, but I did put it on dryer, and once it was finished, I put it. I placed it on my bed, and you know, expected her to do it eventually. But That's where she changed her tune and her attitude. So I finished my work after like around like 30 minutes. It is pretty annoying and it's pretty difficult to explain. I'm not sure if I want to explain the whole thing, how many push-ups and how many stuff I do. Not push-ups actually. It does that. And another. It's a different push-ups. I do it when we do a little our family routine, but that didn't happen. So the day went on. Went a few hours. I ate dinner. This time my little sister made the food or dinner because she wanted to do it, and expected her to do it eventually. After around 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. or something like that, somewhere between probably. Um, I realized she hasn't done it, so I started to had enough because it only takes a few minutes, and it's been a few hours. So yeah, I felt like that this is something she has to understand. She can't just bail on me so she can play on her phone and do whatever she wants. I asked her if she could have done it, and it's been hours, and now the only response she gave me after I did the laundry that day, and all she said is, "Why should I do it?" And like, what? What are you talking? I asked you if you could do it, and you just respond with that? Like what? I respond with, you know what? If you be mean, then just do it. So I was upset because she had a very unnecessary attitude, and I made my way. I also realized I forgot to clean the bathroom, so I did that while I was a little upset of her. I don't really have any particular reason to be. There is a reason for me why I should be mad. Actually, yeah, that was because she had it coming. If you wanted to be mean, that's on her. But for me, I had to follow. I need to follow. You know, I need to make sure everyone understands that they can't just sit around and do nothing. My brother works, and he gets very tired often. My little brother, I don't know where he is, and he doesn't really seem to really want to finish that. I don't think he does that. He doesn't clean. So the only person I could think of who can clean is obviously little sister. Obviously she had to do it. She did it once. I mean, she maybe might as well do another one. I could have done it, but the thing is, I have already a few things. My stepdad told me that I needed to do, so that'll be adding a few more things that I needed to do, which I was my stuff, but doing the laundry and doing the dishes. Well, I mean the dishes. Besides the dishes, obviously dishes was something I potentially am okay. I mean I'm not. I have no problem with doing the dishes. The laundry, on the other hand, was something that my siblings had to do, including my brother, most likely. And yeah, she was giving me the "Why are you asking me this?" look after I said her as I said to her before, if you could do it, and she responded with all that anger out. So after that night, I felt very angry, and I just didn't want to talk with her for almost the entire day. So after that, it was pretty boring and pretty irritating. I felt my day was gonna be okay. I mean, I had to keep an eye on Rocky, doing my schedules, and yeah, I mean, only 3 days day left, and I expect it to be at least trying to have some days where it's gonna be normal, and yeah, I expected it all all just turned down because day 5 was, well, where things got a little bit scared or scary. Yeah, Friday was probably the worst day of my experience. And yeah, it was not fun because few things. One, I did not expect this to happen, and two, I did not expect this to happen. That's all I can say. So this Friday, I I wanted to expect this to be having at least some sort of positivity, like something, or maybe have my little sister to apologize. She didn't seem to want to do it, so I didn't do it either because it was on her, not mine. Now, of course, I had to tell my parents once they get home. I expected them to come this this Monday. I'll talk about that more later as we speak. Um, so Friday went on pretty smoothly. Nothing very big happened. I didn't really do anything too special. I noticed that my we were running out of meatballs, so I decided to make some I was making some of these hot dogs that was plastic around. Like there was like a few of them. Like I remember like 16 in each pack, maybe something like that. Maybe it was more. um, so I took two, and obviously it was dinner time almost. I had to prepare or not prepare. I think it was maybe like lunch. Yeah, it was lunch time, I think. So I realized we were running out of them, and since I had a lot of pasta, I made a lot of pasta. Yes, I I don't know why I made a lot of pasta, but you can die. Like I said, you won't die of a little bit of a pasta, meatballs. So I made a lot of pasta. So as I was eating lunch, they wanted to make tacos instead. But I was a little disappointed because we had a ton of pasta, and they wanted to make something completely else. So my brother's like, yeah, I mean it's been a few days old already. It's getting old, and I'm like, yeah, but you guys haven't even like eat it or anything like that. And they said that only with these words, we don't like pasta. And maybe I said it. Maybe I said it right. I don't know. I think it was pasta, and I don't know what they said. They definitely said something like they don't like pasta, and I'm like, what? Who does not like pasta? So I expected this was kind of just ridiculous. I'm hoping it is. I am not sure. But after a few hours, oh wait, actually, I think I forgot to mention this Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I could be wrong. Let me just do a little check. I think. Oh wait, no, it was Wednesday. This Wednesday was when my little sister and my brother went to golf, and I had to take Rocky's walk, replace it with hers. So yeah, that's something I might as well explain extra. And the only thing I could have done was to walk with him and maybe visit my little brother's family, because they were nice, and I might as well often. I do visit them sometimes, just have a little chat. They were nice, so you know, I went there and made me happy. Not enough to make me entirely happy after that Wednesday haircut disaster, but it was pretty okay. Back to the Friday. So, the hours went by, and I had hopes maybe maybe it won't be so bad, and maybe I might like this tacos and stuff. I mean, I don't mind tacos because tacos are pretty good. Um, but as hours went by, my little sister went into my room and said, we changed our minds. You can finish making your hot dogs." You're, well, like, what? Yeah, what? And she said the following: "We are not gonna do it because I'm gonna go visit someone, and my brother is gonna do something else. I think I wasn't sure. I already I can't forget remember everything, but basically they decided that they were gonna do something else. My little sister was gonna eat somewhere else, and my brother, what he had to do, like, I don't know what he was doing. I already forgot. But after that, I decided to, make my macaroni and the hot dogs, or these small wiener things, small hot dogs and wieners. Sounds a little weird, but when I say wieners, but yeah, I put it on the stove, cooked a few of them or grilled a few of them, with the fry pan. I did it, and it turned out to be nice. I started to learn how to make them. I tried a few, and it was pretty good, pretty good. And yeah, the day went all right smoothly. I was like, okay, maybe this day wasn't as gonna be as bad as I thought. Maybe it's gonna be like Monday. It's pretty not gonna be so good. I mean, Monday was actually pretty okay. Actually, it was surprisingly positive. But this day, on the Friday, was a little more negative a little bit. But I did get to make my dinner, so I was a little happy. Um, so it was that, and as a few hours went by, and I expected this to be a little normal, maybe something interesting. I mean, maybe it's not that bad. And that's when my little brother joined in and absolutely gave me a few frightened moments. Now, as I heard a little bling bling, I was excited. Wait, is that my little brother outside? As he dropped his little bike, I'm not sure what was it, and I opened the garage using where did I put it actually? Wait, where did I? Oh, there it is. I put my remote garage door where I could just open it from here. I often have it. I don't know why. I guess I'm just the door opener, the garage door opener. So I opened it, and he only asked like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "You're going in. What? You're gonna bring in your bike?" And he said, "That's not my bike." I'm like, "What?" And he just replied, "I stole it. Found it on the ground." And I'm like, "What?" I got freaked out. I just let you all know. I was very freaking out, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And then he was like, "I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding." And he smiled as he did it. I didn't understand whether if that was a joke or if he meant it, because I didn't understand. Because sometimes he's joking can be a little unnecessary, because he has actually been a little bit racist towards the Japanese people and the Chinese people by saying they pretty much sound the same, and all they say is ching chow. I'm not racist, by the way, guys. I have to explain it for you guys, but he's like, this is how they speak, and yeah, you can already imagine what he said. So some of these jokes can turn out to be a little confusing, and sometimes when he tried to joke, it doesn't really add up. So I wasn't sure if he was joking or if he was meant it for real. So I asked again, "Did you seriously steal it?" And we were having a little word on word, and he's like, he didn't respond with like it was a sarcastic joke or anything. He's like, "Yeah, I stole it," and then like, not stole it like that way, but he didn't reply with the words of like, "No, no, I didn't steal it for real. Like, no, no, he didn't say like that, guys. He said completely else, and he said like with these words like, I don't know how to say it. Like, I genuinely don't know how to reply to him. All I know is that he had a bike that isn't his, and he hasn't told me who it is. And I wasn't sure what to do, so I told him, "Is this really yours or is it not?" And he said, "It isn't mine." And then he said only with the word, "It's my friend's." I didn't believe it, so I took a screenshot, posted it on, and told my family about it. And after a while, my mother called me, told me what was going on, and we had a little conversation. I was still worried what was going on, whose bike was it, and eventually we simmered down. I told everyone what was going on, and we had a little conversation back for me and my mother. And she was also gonna call she's gonna call my little brother Matteo. Yeah. Wait, is that the first time I ever said his name on this video? Well. Um, but yeah, as I did, he yeah, obviously had a few calls. Um, I still wasn't sure what she said, but after a while, everything simmered down. I was still pretty mad about what he did, and yeah, I wasn't really sure whose bike was it or not, and all I did know was that he said he found on the ground the first thing, and that's where I was like, you can't take things from the ground, and that's my only first few respond after I saw it. So I genuinely didn't know what to say after that. I was because again, this is my honest reaction, guys. I didn't know who was it. Plus my little brother, he often takes his little electric scooter around the Lena. You know how, yeah, that's where we live. Um, and he usually takes his little scooter outside and drove off somewhere, and he doesn't usually take a bike. So this is very new for me because he doesn't usually take a bike at all. So yeah, I have my rights to be a little mad, actually quite mad. So after that, I try to calm down by watering the plants, which was gonna be my little special my special objective. Also, guys, here's the. Hold on, let me just show you. Here's the bike, by the way, guys. This is the bike right here. That's the one he uh, potentially stole, which I wasn't sure. But just to clarify, it's not stolen. He borrowed it so he could quickly do something home. I wasn't sure what he was doing. I think it maybe. Wait, what time was it? No, I think he was went to the bike, took the bike there so he could walk with Rocky back and forth, so he can just go back take his friend's bike back where he lives. So pretty sure that's what happened, but all he could have done is just walk a little few minutes early, and he could have gone home. But instead, he took the bike and made it back and forward. So was I overreacting back then? A little bit, but it was necessary because I still wasn't sure whose bike was it. And he does, like I said, he doesn't use a bike or anything like that. He uses a little electric scooter thing, or moped, or whatever. What people usually do takes like these electronics bicycles thing, or these little, yeah, these little electric mopeds. That's all I can say. So after that whole situation, I decided to start with my next plan, which was to water the plants. And oh yeah, one more thing. This Monday, Wednesday, and Friday was when I started to water the plants. I use the garden hose, and I spray on the plant, the garden, the grass, the trees, and the front yard or the front side where I plant, where there's a little few plants. Um, I think that's the garden hose. Is that what people say it? Hold on, let me just make sure I. Not the garden hose. Oops, oops. I must mistaken my English. Sorry. It's the Stop it! Oh my god, this is. Hold on, guys. Yeah, why don't I just show you guys? It's one of these things where you can screw up, and then you can just spray a bunch of water to the ground or yeah, etc. etc. There's too much to explain today. I'm struggling to say a few words wrong, but basically, it's the thing where you can spray water to the thing to the water. Spray water to the water. What? Oh, great. Now I'm not sure what to say anymore. Guys, I'm gonna mistakenly say something random, then don't worry, I actually said something wrong. But as I did on Monday and Wednesday, I did it with the watering. You know what I mean. Hold on. Actually, can I give me a second, guys? I need to see if I see. Okay. Hold on. The hose. Yeah, the watering hose. That's how you say it. Yep, that's how I apparently say it. Anyways, back to the whole thing. So I did that, and yeah, I supposed to do it on Friday as well, but as it was getting late, I tried to turn it on, and that thing was having a little problem where I couldn't get any water. So the only thing I could have done was to use a watering can and water the entire garden, the grass, the trees 2 times, and the remaining plants around the house and the front yard, which was a little bit irritating because I didn't have any socks on or shoes. I didn't want to risk. I didn't want to keep putting on and put it off. So yeah, it was getting a little cold, especially it was during it's getting pretty late. So after that, after a full like I don't know, maybe like a more than 50 minute like back and forward, it didn't end up so well for me when I was about to go to sleep because it was getting cold on my feet. I was about to start to fall asleep, and yeah, it was getting cold. So yeah, and after that this whole day, it was Saturday, and yeah, Saturday is when I discovered um that my parents are getting back home. I thought it was gonna be on Monday. It turns out they were gonna. I think they were gonna quickly drop by on this day, and then they're gonna go. I think I mean today especially they went. And I'll tell it a little bit later. So I got a message said they were gonna come back home and they wanted the house to be a little bit more clean. So I did what they did. So she told us that if your siblings are sleeping, including my brother, then I have to wake him up. That they wake up all of them and tell them that this house to be spotless. And yeah, she said he was gonna be home like 1930, or I'm sorry, 1900, aka No, it's 7 p.m. Right? Yeah, 7 p.m. I think. Yeah, and of course, um, turns out they're gonna be home a little earlier. I wasn't expecting that, so I did tell my siblings and started cleaning up the house, started to mop it on the floor, just finish trying to clean the microwave and even some stuff around the house. The siblings did nothing because I don't know what I didn't see anything. I didn't hear anything. I already have the automatic vacuum cleaner on, so yeah, it didn't need to require any vacuum cleaners on the ground. So yeah, I did put the mop upstairs so they could mop the floor up there. So after that, after a few hours, they went back. They came back home. I was a little unsure if I should have told them the story or not of what happened this week because when I was worried if I should be a good brother or should I be an honest brother. And honestly, telling lies is not my specialty, so I had to tell them the truth. So as soon as it was getting done, I'm getting a stroke already from all this talking. So as soon as it was getting dinner, she told them everyone, how was your day? How's everyone going? How was your week? How was your week? And they started with my sibling until it was my turn, and yeah, I had to tell her basically everything, and she explained that I didn't have to do some of the stuff, but I had to because well, there was some stuff I had to require to use. I had to use the laundry for some other reasons. That's your hint there. Yeah, that was your only hint, if you can hear that. Um, so yeah, I also did tell her about my little sister's rampage on this Thursday, and she's definitely probably have told her about it. Or probably have told her this probably sometime. I don't know when she did, but maybe if she didn't, then yeah, that's all her little information I told her. And yeah, after that, the day went on until I was about to fall asleep last night, and that's where things didn't look pretty nice for me because for some reason, as soon as I was finishing watching a random movie, it has a blue engine that goes choo choo. I have no idea why I did it. I decided to watch it randomly just because I feeling nostalgic, I guess. Um, and suddenly I was starting to getting a massive headache from the night. I don't know why when I started getting this headache, but I started to get one randomly, and it was starting to hurt like a lot. And yeah, my mom's noticed that me. I was starting to use the bathroom more often, and eventually she found out that I told her basically my headache. Took a little medicine. I took one of the medicines, and it's supposed to help me. Emmett said bless you. Texted her bless you after she sneezed. And I tried to sleep like a bunch of ways. Side, face palm. Um, no, actually, hold on. Let me use this for example. Hold on. I slept on the side. I found face forward. I slept it well, basically normal. Tried it this way. I just like hugged different types of pillows. I slept this. I slept this. I slept this. I slept. I don't know. All the different positions until I found the one comfortable area where I could finally sleep. And yeah, it was not easy to sleep, but eventually I managed to sleep. And oh, oh gosh, wow, randomly timing. Good, good God. But yeah, after that, I woke up and felt a little better. And after that, yeah, this day went a little pretty normal, as it went Sunday. So this Sunday, obviously, nothing else besides that happened too particular. Um, yeah, I had my usual routines and stuff, and basically everything. I mean, I didn't too much happened. I played Animal Hospital on Roblox, starting to be good with a random player this day, but yeah, it wasn't as fun because Roblox is sort of dead now. So yeah, we're still waiting for that David Bazooki guy to get fired and probably accept his lawsuits with his little assistant, a sidekick. But besides that, my parents now is gonna go to a hotel. They decided want to go to a hotel just this night. Guess that was not they were not entirely finished. Um, for the little guess the day off. I don't know. I'm not really sure how many times they're gonna do it. I think she did say no, she did say they're just gonna sleep at this one hotel and that's it. Just because they felt like to, I guess, after sleeping in the wilderness in the wild for so long, I guess. And that is pretty much all that happened. So this week was a nightmare of mine, and I did not really enjoy it one bit. Bit. So yeah, that is pretty much all that happened this week. And yeah, hopefully you guys followed along this whole run. If you guys didn't understand, sorry. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to just say that was pretty much all that happened this week. It went catastrophically wrong. Not sure if that's how you say it, but it just went bad. Okay, I thought this week was gonna be a normal, nice, peaceful routine where everyone's gonna do their thing, nice and easy. It went from Monday with a thumbs up, and it went down on all the way to Thursday. Sorry, Friday. And yeah, after that, once our parents went back home, they went back to being normal. Try to follow. It, I had to basically, you guys basically understand that I had to play like basically the role of their mom. So I had a very, 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 very fun weekend, basically. And yeah, how was your weekend, guys? Did you guys have fun this week? Let me know in the comments below if you want to explain or tell us your story. Did you have a fun week? Or if you didn't, feel free to tell me in the comments below. It's up to you. I'm not going to stop anyone. I'm not stopping you, or the guy in the back who refused to comment any of my videos. So, that is pretty much it for me. So I hope you enjoyed this whole little story, this whole 1 hour of me explaining what's been happening this week. And yeah, I've been quite tired, and yeah, I've been through a lot this week. So yeah, I'm trying to survive for maybe another week. And speaking of which, next week will be my last week before I'm probably gonna go back to work. So I'm gonna probably try to get 2 uploads maybe by the end of this next week if I can. I won't say I will, but I probably will try to get at least one upload. Another one of my Pixelmon reaction video. I'm probably gonna get that one probably eventually next week. So until then, that is pretty much it from me, and hope you guys enjoyed today's one. And oh wait, no, actually, the next week we'll get another death battle probably with Aang versus Traveler, which I'm still voting for Aang. I'm sorry, not Aang. I'm sorry, no offense, Avatar fans, but Aang is gonna get destroyed. It's the Traveler I'm hoping for him winning, because if he lose, his wife is gonna be very disappointed. And you know who it is. If you guys are Genshin Impact fans and know the fandom, then you should know who am I talking to. And oh, wow, he's already in the video. It says Mr. Waifu comes to Mr. Wait, Mr. Waifu comes to death battle. Is the title of the next death battle, so that's funny. I'll definitely check it out afterwards. So yeah, rest in peace, Aang. That's a good comment. But yeah, I'll definitely check that out later. But yeah, so next week I'll try and get another Pixelmon reaction, and we'll be watching a Death Battle reaction by the end of this week or next week. So I hope you guys will see you guys then. And that is pretty much it for me. Thank you guys for watching today's one. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and again, guys, feel free to comment if you have if you want to share some stuff that happened. It's up to you guys. I'm not gonna hurt anyone. I'm not gonna judge anyone. I'm not gonna do that. I have no problem, whatever. Just feel free to tell me in the comments and say whatever you want. As for me, I'm gonna probably now try and relax and probably check on something random on YouTube. Maybe watch some Splatoon animation, because I don't really watch Splatoon much really often. I do have it's a pretty nice game, except for the fandoms that people drew. Yeah, you all know what I mean. But besides that, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like the video if you enjoyed, and that's pretty much it. Stay lucky out there, and take care. Oh yeah, this rating for this entire week was a 4 out of 10. I enjoyed the my Frida's cake, his or her little bread, banana chocolate cake, her carrot cake thingamabob. They're pretty nice. My brother did allow me to eat some his little cooked steaks and a little few hot dogs and stuff, which is chorizo. My little brother, on the other hand, didn't really much help or did anything special this week. But besides that, this whole week was a disaster again. So unfortunately, I didn't give any too positive. There was not much positivity this week happened. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to give the official 4 out of 10 stars, because it was nice. She made nice cakes, but after that, she went on a ramp. She went on this anger issue. I just didn't have anything else to say. I just had to give her my honesty. It just was a little bit unnecessary, and I didn't feel like she needed to do that. And after the remaining days, it was kind of boring and miserable. So that's that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching again, and stay lucky out there. I mean it. Please stay lucky.